Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm the Bad Gamer and I am back. I did have a hiatus from YouTube, but now I'm back and I want to kick off with my first video being Dead by Daylight. My friends at my Discord community have repeatedly told me to get this game and I thought I'd finally give it a chance, so I hopped on with V. I'm playing as Jake. I didn't really get much of a choice, and he definitely wouldn't be someone I would pick usually, but he was the first character that I was given, and if you get a child that you didn't like the look of, you don't just dump them in the pond, do you? Well, some people would. But anyway, no, you love them and you nurture them and you bring them up and hope they'll succeed even though you know they're going to die in prison. We load in and V is standing in the mid-air because she's hacking, which isn't cool. I walk around cautiously, trying to get a feel for my surroundings. If you don't know the aim of the game, you basically avoid the killer and you fix up generators so you can open the gate to escape. I don't know why we can't just climb this wall as there's loads of gaps, but whatever. The Star Wars sequel trilogy never made sense either. Within minutes, one of our team members is caught. As I get closer, someone has already freed them and is attempting to heal them. However, she fails and instead causes more pain and injuries to the wounded member, so they decide that they stood a better chance against the killer and do a runner. After that, V screams and I hear her fall over before she's hooked. I manage to get to V and pull her down. I then try to heal her and instead Jake just molests her publicly apparently. Apparently we're watching the Discovery Channel now. Honestly, if you're going to molest your team member though, make sure nobody else can see. At least be respectful to others and keep your molestation out of public view. Eventually V runs away, so I chase her because I know she's just playing hard to get. Soon after, V is hooked again and oh, what a coincidence, she needs me to save her life once more. Now you can only get hooked twice in this game, after which you will die if you get hooked again. The killer is meters away, butchering another team member when they suddenly spot V. I hide behind the rock and watch helplessly and admittedly rather amusingly as one of my best gamer friends is slaughtered in front of my own eyes. Rest in peace. Fortunately for her, the killer leaves her to strike another victim and I walk over as V crawls in her own blood across the floor. I'm not too sure whether to save her and I do contemplate finishing her off. But because I'm a good friend, I proceed to help her and another person comes to assist. Together we both do whatever we're doing to V and after I decide to take matters into my own hand and hide in a closet. Seriously, in this situation, what else would you do? I realise I need to be strong though, so I go back outside. Suddenly I find myself in the sights of the killer. I run into this team member who I was hoping would serve as bait and distract him. He instead ignores her before chainsawing me. He then picks me up, placing me on a hook. Cute. But V then returns the favour and rescues me. Something that really annoys me about this game is how much your character cries when they're injured. I mean, I know he's just been hit by a chainsaw, he's had a hook shoved into him, into his back, he's probably got some kind of spinal damage that he's never going to recover from. But come on, I've had paper cuts worse than this shit, you bitch. V sees me crying and she comes over to give me a gentle back rub, which is honestly so kind. You never see these acts of kindness in horror movies and I think that's why everyone always dies. Seconds later, the killer is running in my direction, so I hide behind a generator. He runs around again and I think he spotted me, so then I run, but he actually didn't spot me, he spotted someone else, so now I've just given myself up. So what do you do when the gig is up? You just hide back in the damn closet, like I've done. The killer was in as much disbelief as you probably are. He just watches like, is this guy think that I didn't see him go in or something like that? Instead of humiliating me, he's like, no, come on mate, come on, just step on out. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, I know. I then try to run away, but we both know it was over and V cowers behind a rock. Shame on you, V, as I was picked up like a dog turd for disposal. Thanks to that. Instead, I gave it one last go and the girls worked together to free me. Then there he was, ready to slaughter us all. We ran in desperation. And where did I run to? Yeah, you guessed it, right back to the damn closet. Here we go again. This time, he pulled me from the closet and threw me on the floor, waiting for someone to come to my rescue. He kept picking me up and dumping me again, hoping someone was going to try and save me. And as he tried to outsmart the team, I eventually outsmarted him and managed to break free, beating death once more. Or at least I thought. The killer had got me and I knew I was done. But then this stupid idiot just decided to bang his hammer axe thing off the generator multiple times, and whilst he was trying to figure out what 2 plus 2 was, I was managing to wiggle out and get out of his grip. Not gonna lie, by this point you just want to be dead. I mean, I've been hit like 6 or 7 times by an axe, chainsaw. I mean, how have I even still got limbs? I bump into the killer again when a team member leads him to me, but quickly lose him. So I hide in a bus. Bleeding, crying, and completely hopeless. That's a great Tinter headline. Someone write that down. Anyways, sorry, yeah, back to it. Bleeding, crying, and completely helpless, I eventually decide to make a run for it, and immediately I'm pursued by the killer. I run into the closet, for all time's sake, but he takes me out. This time I'm genuinely upset because I feel like Jake has survived an entire movie to only fall at the final hurdle. And there was no drama, there was no dialogue, it was a really underwhelming death, to be honest. So all that chasing and stabbing was for nothing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you also love your children despite how they look, then hit like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. You can also join the Bad Gamer community on Discord by following the link in the description. Dead by Daylight is a popular game there. I have no idea why, but it's a popular game there, so you'll find a bunch of people to play with. Until then though, I'll see you again soon.